come around with more than 1 or 2 votes. We need the kind of change that's affordable to the rich man or the man that's too broke. TNT, we need a new hope.
If you can look as far as I see, within this great land we call TNT, there's birds and bees, rivers and seas, pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ISO and PAN. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change might just mean a new car, could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we could say that this nation here came from quite down there. I say change the change within the school systems. Stop changing ministers and change what we teach them. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's murders, killings galore, so much gunmen fighting needless war. I can't tell you stay, can't tell you go, cause this still the land we used to know. Homeless, every corner you meet, and they complimented by our dirty streets. Then we wonder why in our sister isle, why they don't like Trinis to come and spend time. Well, you see, it's much more than paving a whole road, and it's greater than fixing a lamp pole. Change is about the whole nation and how we are portrayed when the party done. Who set these standards in my TNT? Really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use the brain. So change the change within our country. Change the change so the whole world could see. Change the change for a better future, so we don't have to depend on our next mayor. I say change the change within the society, otherwise we have a bandit factory. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In our youth, we leave all the weight, cause in most leaders, we done a lost faith. They're full of such greed. Oh, Father, I plead, please, Lord, have some mercy on the seas. Cause the youth are trying their best, but they're born in this place of lies and commerce. So eventually, when things get heavy, chances are they might turn out just like we. But you see, could put an end to all this foolishness and could break this chain link of sadness. Change could help our leaders to grow and start preparing youths for tomorrow. Don't see change as something timely and start seeing change as your duty. To stop them from hurting one day is we had to point the way. So change the change for better transparency. Change the change for a better economy. Change the change so no man one day will take we money and just fly away. I say, for young Calypsonians, and stop saying culture is in good hands. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. For those who don't know how to arrange or what I might mean by change the change, it means restructure what is regular so that we can have a different culture. From Kaiso, they get solutions, but still they treat us like the stupid ones. They neglecting we repeatedly, constantly insulting our country. But if we change, we'll understand to value each other, and change would mean there's a better future. I hope one day our leaders know through culture and media is how people grow. While they're fighting politically, wasting the nation's time and money, they're paying people for advisory, but like my own it is for free. So change the change for the struggling pan man. Change the change for that old Kaisonian. Change the change for the elderly, so grandma and grandpa could die happy. I said change the change for all opposition, so next time they'll approve legislation. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Aisha Wells Show on HODP Network.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast, and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
At Cocoa Tree Realty, our team of experts are ready, willing, and able to provide you with quality real estate services. We understand your needs and find you that perfect apartment or house rental that you have been looking for. Our range of services include property sales, property purchases, property management in both the residential and commercial areas. Give us a call today at 741-9712. Jeweled Nails by Uluse. Welcome to our salon. We look forward to giving you an experience that you will never forget. Come for your nail treatments, choose your colors, all shapes, all sizes, all designs. It's all up to you. We look forward to pampering you. We do manicures, pedicures, and full works. Call us today at 476-7114. Looking forward to seeing you.
At Home Care is provided both in Trinidad and Tobago by competent, professional, well-trained, and trustworthy caregivers. Contact us at 687-8454 for free consultation.
Welcome to Precious Care Home for the Aged.
We have highly trained personal care assistants to provide the home care service and support your loved one's need to maintain their daily activities and enjoy their independence. Our services include residential care facilities and doctor on call. We are located at Bitton Boulevard, Maloney Gardens. For more info, call 496 8684 or 792 1135.
It's Charma. 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and close on public holidays. We sell phone cases, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and a Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. We sell tempered glass, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. Sell cases and tempered glass for tablets, accessories, stationery, photocopy, printing, cell phones and tablets. We also sell speakers. For more info, call 270-7072. Email webustech@gmail.com or follow us at WeBusTech on Instagram and Facebook.
It's Charma.
Zia Trucking Services Limited. Every size of truck for every size of job. Safety is ensured on all trucks. Bins available. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease for the best, safest, and most reliable transport service. Contact us at Zia Trucking Services Limited at gmail.com. Telephone 487-0477, 473-4122, or 483-8741. Or visit us on Instagram at Zia Trucking Services Limited. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease.
The views of callers are not the views of the management and staff of HODP Network.
Let me start off by saying a very special good evening to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Top of the evening to those of you locking us down right now on our Facebook and our YouTube pages. Let me say good evening to those of you locking us down, whether it's local, regional, international, wherever you're listening to my voice. I say thank you so much for choosing me. I am Aisha Wells, and I'm in your company this evening until 9 p.m. Welcome, Trinidad and Tobago. It is Monday. It is Monday. And on a Monday, we discuss trending issues and the current affairs. We throw some politics in there as well for you guys on a Monday, give you a nice little blend, a nice little view. So we're going to open up the phone lines today. We're going to put those numbers up on the screen for those of you viewing us for the first time. Feel free to WhatsApp us, voice note us only, and send your voice notes to that number. And of course, I'm going to shout out those of you live on our social media pages. So if you want to hear the shout out, head on over to our social media page at this time, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, and I am going to shout you out, okay? So I am viewing right now from the Aisha Wells page. Already 108 shares on the Aisha Wells page. Let me say good evening to Martin Charles. How you doing, Martin Charles? Good evening to Verlin Roberts, to Yonda Marcella, to Stephen Howard, Agnes Roach. She's locked on and listening. How you doing, Agnes? Hope you're having a blessed evening today. I'm going to go over to Hot Off the Press page right now. See who's viewing us via Hot Off the Press page at this time. Top of the evening to Hollis Antwine. How you doing, Hollis? Blessed evening to you. Thank you so much for being here today. I am well and I'm blessed. I'm highly favored and I can't wait to jump off the issues today. I'm going to go over to YouTube right now, see who's viewing on YouTube. Keisha Francis, I see you. Hi, Keisha. Hope you're having an awesome day today. I'm on YouTube right now, and YouTube is the first person to comment on YouTube. How you doing, YouTube? Donna Ramlochan. Donna is always with us. Blessed evening to you, Donna. Hope you're having a blessed Monday, Donna, and you had a restful weekend. Ranks Trinidad is inside, and Spice is from Grenada. She's locked in. Spice, how are you? Hemraj Ramsaran. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? He says, blessed evening, Aisha. Best show ever. Watch it from the road. Just be careful on the road, eh? It's a little wet outside. Good evening to Terrence Cummings, who's locked on via our chat. Caribbean Soul is always here. How you doing, Caribbean Soul? Have some behavior on the chat today, eh? You know you. Patricia, good evening to you wherever you are. And to Mova Defender, wherever you are. KFC, big up your whole self with your family. Tabakit, good evening to Reporter. Reporter, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you guys so much for being with me. And of course, we're going to jump straight inside this evening's show. Some of the things that are trending at this time on social media, you do not want to miss. So we have some videos as well to share with you. Let's get those videos up and running to let you know what are some of the topics you guys are talking about, not just in Radioland, but across the country, some of the issues that are trending. Yeah, I am back. Yeah, so of course we're going to go to those videos and check them out right about now. Remember to get me on those numbers. My numbers are on the screen, 476-7115. That's 476-7115.
In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different? In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different?
So, talking topic across Radio Land today, the Prime Minister's speech in our nation's parliament as it relates to poor people in our society. Of course, you would have heard his video that has taken to social media and to TikTok, many condemning the Prime Minister's statements, referring to persons attending a concert in the savannah and basically tying it into those who might be poor and suffering. Well, there was a lot of outcry over the statement. Some persons are saying the Prime Minister may be out of touch with what is happening in the country as it relates to the situation of poverty, and how can one compare persons attending a concert to poor people who have real issues. Well, the debate even happened here in our studio, believe it or not, where some of the workers around here was up in arms about the statement and invited me to take our cameras downtown to Port of Spain on a night time outside RBC and of course by Besson Street, and bring to you live coverage of the poor and suffering that was not at the Queen's Park Savannah last weekend. We're going to head to social media with this one. We're going to take your calls and your WhatsApp on this one. Trending video, play it again, get it again. Put it up on the screen. Have your say on the issue. 476-7115. 476-7115.
In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in the savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different?
Taking your calls. How do you feel about this? Caller, you live?
The night robot in the background. Aisha.
Hey, how you doing, Casey?
I watched that video there and I feel to cry. I take that video all on TikTok and things. This government not to shit really care about poor people, you know. He next to that, he next to one human and they're curling for food. But what they tell the people in Trinidad and Tobago, but every day I see a certain youth man walking up and down in town, like saying, new certain new generation, young beggars. Just today I lost the phone. Today I passed through and I see left, right, and center. I bring out a bus with the traffic warden and them, dispatch them all over the place. I shall say when they show that right.
KFC, you're breaking up a bit. The last thing I heard you said was about young vagrants.
But there, I see also that young vagrant. I see Indian guys ask them, where you from? One time me from quite penal. That's what we doing in town. But young fellas.
So in other words, you're in disagreement with the Prime Minister's statement in the Parliament?
Fire burn the piano man and border club, you know, them with the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, them only papi shrimp popular. That government had to go.
Thank you so much, KFC. All right, let me read your comments. Thank you for sending them. Unstoppable Ray says, good evening, Aisha Wells. Is he for real? Palm Gray says, good evening, Aisha Wells. Good job as usual. Mavis Patterson Paul is sending good evening. All right, so the lines are open. We are taking your calls. Play the video one more time. Put it out there. Give us your thoughts on it. How do you feel?
Difficult period. Have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed, can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different?
All right, so let me read some of your comments off of YouTube. YouTube is saying, for real, the world of reggae was jam-packed. Patricia Blackman says, good evening, Aisha Wells. Caribbean Soul says, YouTube, what percentage of the population went to the reggae concert? YouTube says, Caribbean Soul, we agree some people are suffering, but that is what you find in all societies. Agnes Road says, good evening, Aisha Wells, and to those of you locked on, I am here as usual. Caribbean Soul says, YouTube, so because it's all over the world, we shouldn't study to fix it in TNT. YouTube says to Caribbean Soul, some people will always be poor no matter what you do. It's all about your mindset. Too many people always looking for handouts. Donna Ramlochan says, why is our PM always so angry? Listen out for those voice notes. They are coming in. Remember to send those voice notes to 476-7115 or send us your calls. We want to hear from you. 476-7115 on WhatsApp calls only. I'm going back to those of you sending your comments on Facebook. Thank you guys for sharing the live, letting people know that we are here. It's always a pleasure to hear from you guys. All right, let's see who's there. So let's take a small break while we fix this issue on set, and we'll be right back. Let's pause for a cause, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Aisha Wells Show on HODP Network.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast, and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
At Cocoa Tree Realty, our team of experts are ready, willing, and able to provide you with quality real estate services. We understand your needs and find you that perfect apartment or house rental that you have been looking for. Our range of services include property sales, property purchases, property management in both the residential and commercial areas. Give us a call today at 741-9712. Jeweled Nails by Uluse. Welcome to our salon. We look forward to giving you an experience that you will never forget. Come for your nail treatments, choose your colors, all shapes, all sizes, all designs. It's all up to you. We look forward to pampering you. We do manicures, pedicures, and the full works. Call us today at 476-7114. Looking forward to seeing you.
At-home care is provided both in Trinidad and Tobago by competent, professional, well-trained, and trustworthy caregivers. Contact us at 687-8454 for free consultation.
Welcome to Precious Care Home for the Aged.
We have highly trained personal care assistants to provide the home care service and support your loved one's need to maintain their daily activities and enjoy their independence. Our services include residential care facilities and doctor on call. We are located at Bitton Boulevard, Maloney Gardens. For more info, call 496 8684 or 792 1135.
It's Charlotte on the beat.
7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday and close on public holidays. We sell phone cases, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max and the Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. We sell tempered glass, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max and Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. Sell cases and tempered glass for tablets, accessories, stationery, photocopy, printing, cell phones and tablets. We also sell speakers. For more info, call 270-7072. Email webustech@gmail.com or follow us at WeBusTech on Instagram and Facebook.
It's Charlotte.
Zia Trucking Services Limited. Every size of truck for every size of job. Safety is ensured on all trucks. Bins available. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease for the best, safest, and most reliable transport service. Contact us at Zia Trucking Services Limited at gmail.com. Telephone 487-0477, 473-4122, or 483-8741. Or visit us on Instagram at Zia Trucking Services Limited. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease.
The views of callers are not the views of the management and staff of HODP Network.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much for staying with us. So hopefully we've gotten the issue rectified. And I just have some very important information to share with you this evening. Jam Mason is going to be live with us on Wednesday. That's right. Jam Mason, who just performed at the World of Reggae concert, is going to be on set with us on Wednesday. So Missing Persons on Wednesday is going to be postponed. And we have another special guest we're expected to be with us on Friday. So we have two very packed interviews on Wednesday and on Friday. First being Jam Mason, and the other special guest I don't want to announce just yet for security purposes. But this week is going to be really packed on Hot Off the Press, the Aisha Wells Show. So just sit back, stay tuned. Yeah? Tonight is Monday. We're talking about current affairs. We are talking about what's trending. YouTube is having a heated discussion on the issue. So let me go back on YouTube and tell what are your comments. All right, so I am back on YouTube at this time, and I want to thank those of you who busy debating on the YouTube. Oh, so wait now, you put questions and thing in here? Who did that? Dale? Yeah, Dale, I like it. So there's also a question and people are voting. So if you're viewing us on YouTube, you can go up and vote on our YouTube page. Do you agree with the PM, yes or no? And the poll is currently running on YouTube. When I tell all you, this is technology. So live on real time, you can see who would have voted on the poll and how many people are voting. Yeah, wow, this is so cool, Dale. Let me go back out and come back in and see if I can see how much people. All right, so far on YouTube, do you agree with the PM? 55 persons said yes. 45 persons said no. Do you agree with the Prime Minister? Play back the video. Let me read some of your comments. All right. I'm going again. Gilman Timberman says, good evening, Aisha Wells. Blessed night. Kemrad says, I can't believe our PM. Caribbean Soul says, Donna Ends, imagine he vexed because VAT was removed. Why be vexed? YouTube says, Caribbean Soul, most people was living so good when Kamala was here. How do UNC get vote out? Could you answer that? Danielle Williams says, YouTube just saying good night. She says, decide what you want, YouTube. Okay, good. YouTube, I don't have an idea what you're speaking about. Oh, yes, you do. No. Okay, great. All right, so I'm going again. Patricia Reed says, night, night. Patricia Reed, the content is more important. Don't forget, if you're viewing live on YouTube, you can partake in a poll that's running right now. And I'm going to read the comments in a short while. Do you agree with the PM, yes or no?
In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different? In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different? In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the Savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in Savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending as though we are in fact different? In a very
Angela
difficult
Joseph
period,
Richard says,
have
yes, I
low
agree
VAT
with the
on
PM.
all the basic food
Marcelin
items.
Ned says, Aisha, tell them what happened to Facebook. We want the question on their deal. Angela Joseph Richard says, yes, I surely agree. Pam Gray says he was responding to something that Kamala said. Ashford Legaton says, the bully vexed because VAT is removed. Man, sit down, it's sickening. Pam Gray says, yes, I agree with him. Cheryl Dates Titus is watching. Marcin says, mine, you get blocked again. You know you, or she's responding to someone. All right, so I'm going to go back to YouTube and see if I could read your comments there. The poll is running currently on YouTube. Do you agree with the PM? Yes or no? 62% of persons viewing on YouTube says yes, while 38% of you viewing on YouTube says no. Donna Ramlochan says, Aisha, I love your top. Oh, it's a sweater. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And it's Dior. We have voice notes? Let's get them.
Thank you so much.
Paula, you live?
Yeah, blessed night, Aisha, man.
Yes,
I
blessed
send you a video with a new TikToker called Coco Girl. She do an interview down with young brother. And the basketball court. When that basketball court that belongs to the down when the NRI was government was down there. Basketball court in a state. You're trying down there sleeping on mattress. They never have good play park. The preschool is abandoned. The city girl funded when they go out. The city becomes right now 15 holding. And doctor come and talk. And after that mad talk. And Papi showing the people and them out there. I sure I really fed up with it. And I mean, I sure I go on, but.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so hurry up. I need your call, your votes in on this one. We're switching gears in a short while. Feel free to send us your voice notes, 476-7115, 476-7115. Wendell McIntosh says, so the concert goers should hush? Marcelin Ned says, I agree 100% with Dr. Keith Rowley. Pam Gray says, yes, I agree with him. Let me go back over. They're trying to put something up on Facebook for you guys. So hold on, Facebook. Your question and poll is coming. I am on Facebook right now. Let's take this call before I read out the results thus far. Call A live.
Blessed night, Aisha Wells. I
Hey,
vote for the PNM as I vote for local government reform.
Welcome.
Aisha Wells, just know that. I was kind of in and out, so I didn't really see what really play off earlier. So where should I say? Your supporters saying they agree with the Prime Minister with that statement he made about the show? Most of them say so?
Are you viewing us on YouTube? Because we have a live poll where you could answer the questions and see the results on YouTube,
Aisha, I want to give you my answer here.
Go ahead.
I want to tell everybody.
So far, let me tell you because you asked me a question. So let me answer. So far, the poll is up right now on YouTube, and the majority of persons are agreeing with the Prime Minister.
Right.
Actually, 58%
so
of them.
All right, I'm going to ask you what your views on it. Okay, you see, you are PNM to do that. Anyway, Aisha, let's see to all them people who saying that agree with the Prime Minister, them is a part of the problem in the country right now. How? Aisha, how many people have in Trinidad and Tobago?
1.4 billion according to the last census, million.
Right, 1.4 million people, right?
Right.
Aisha, average people in that show that night was 20,000. Let me just say, right? Give or take. Right? So, this man making a statement for 20,000 people to prove how the country going good. So, what about the people who went? Aisha Wells, to your dumb call supporters, the ones who I want to tell Hall tonight,
Yeah.
they are facing 20,000 people going a show, give or take, and leaving out 1.38 million people. You see how sick these people in this country is? 1.38 and go. 20,000 go, but the country is in a better place. We shouldn't talk about we hungry. Because the savannah full.
Well, I want you to know, Mova Defender, right inside of the studio here among ourselves, we had a poll, and most of my colleagues want me to leave the show now and go down and film from in front of Royal Bank, Independence Square, all the homeless people there, and let them tell us if they agree with the Prime Minister.
Don't film with them. Go and rewind the show and play that. The country nice. I hear a big old woman this morning on a different frequency, the Don frequency, saying somebody spent 1,400, 400 for the ticket and 1,000 to do the weed. Right? And that is the country going good. Right? But why is that something far over plenty people head? This man is talking about 7,000 food items over off the VAT list and making that a problem, you know. This man want people to eat. Well, Aisha, this what you release in the country with the Red Army girl. You release this in the country, Aisha. You tell we PNM is the best thing for we. I hope you ask God for forgiveness and stop asking humans for forgiveness. Enjoy your night.
Thank you, Mova Defender. Always very passionate and fiery in his contributions. Mova Defender, go and share the live on YouTube and get people to vote. That is what is happening with the people who are agreeing with the Prime Minister. They are actually tagging people. All you seeing that? They're tagging people in the YouTube live to get them to log in so they could vote. But I want you to know the people who are not in agreement with the Prime Minister are not giving up. Because according to YouTube's poll, 57% of persons agree with the Prime Minister, but 43% don't. So they're catching up. What you need to do is go over to YouTube so you can vote. The thing about YouTube is you can only vote once. So this poll is very transparent. All right, I am on YouTube right now and I am reading all the comments as they come in. Caller, you live?
Aisha Welsh, good night to you.
Hey, Kunji, welcome.
You know, after, good night to you, Roberto. Good night to your listeners. After hearing Mova Defender over there, just had to say we, Papa. I would say Mova Defender come across real fighting when he lashing the PNM. But when coming to you, he hit you hard.
Yeah,
Aisha
boy,
Mova Defender, stop that. On national radio,
he's gone bad. Nah, he's gone bad. He don't compromise.
Yeah. Sometimes I say, oh my gosh, he really harsh.
When you're in this political arena, Kunji, you know where we come from. Your back must be broad.
Take your boy.
Take your boy. Take it.
You take your boy.
And give when you can.
Take your yes, if you can't take it, close the door.
Close the door, Kunji.
Close the door. Yeah. But I would rather him to have a little much more passion and say, hey, let me have a little more
so Kunji, you like to come here and baby me?
Aisha Welsh, you make me one of the most successful youth men in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, I'm glad
with the opportunity, by giving me the opportunity. Talk. Aisha Welsh, cut him off,
yeah,
Aisha
Welsh.
Why they must cut him off?
Kunji, they want you off the radio, you know.
Yeah, but that's nothing. I have a responsibility to defend the people them that give me the opportunity to be somebody in life.
But Kunji,
to have something in life.
On the Prime Minister's statement about the concert and the whole issue of the poor and the vulnerable, what's your thoughts on it?
Aisha Welsh and Trinidad and Tobago listeners of Hot Off the Press. Every time we hear the Prime Minister speak like that, we know when they achieve success in life. Because poor people don't speak so. Wealthy people speak like that. People who care about the self and the surroundings speak like that. You wouldn't go in parliament. These people have a constitutional responsibility to create opportunity for people. You know? I said, well, when a prime minister could go in parliament and say, go by the savannah and you go see how much people over there, we don't bound to raise $7,000, 7,000 food items. That is ignorance. He wouldn't speak to each other and them like that. He will say, he's not even speaking to South people so. He's speaking to Mova. He's speaking to Lavanti. He's speaking to Beetham. He's speaking to these areas and them. If you go around those areas and them, he will find more people on the street than people was in that fete. I said, well, how disrespectful our prime minister could be towards the citizens of this country. I said, well, if you work in Ministry of Works or TNTEC or WASA or Paria Fuel or you're working in private company that paying you a right salary, you could go to those fete. You could go to that. You know, Dr. Rowley know how much people get robbed for them bad boys and them to go to that fete. Dr. Rowley know how much home invasion it had last 2 weeks for people to get money to go to that fete. He know. Just have to go and look the police station statistic and he will see how much people, how much robbery reported and how much home invasion was reported. He know them thing. Aisha Welsh and listeners of Hot of the Press, we have an ignorant prime minister. We have a prime minister that don't give a damn how we feel and how we think in this country. Just imagine, Aisha Welsh. We have an attorney general that Dr. Rowley bring from Dominica, spending $120 million of our money and sign a non-disclosure. $30 million they say for local. We know that for local marijuana water. And the rest, the $90 million, is for foreigners, for high grade. We don't know if it's for high grade. I show us the last 9 years, I see Dr. Rowley govern this country. I see the most amount of guns, drugs and violence take place in Trinidad and Tobago. I am asking a question. What that money is for? To pay for those things? Aisha Welsh, the National Security Minister, tell us, in the citizens of this country, that the drug trade and the gun trade is over $4 billion. How he know that? But they can't fight, they can't get one from them boys and them. I say leave them alone. Leave them alone. Because you doing worse. Your administration, your government doing worse than what those bad boys and them doing. Aisha Welsh, if Dr. Rowley go in Belmont right now, he see hundreds of family sleeping on the ground. And if he go in Bayalara Promenade, he see hundreds of people look just like he, sleeping on the ground. Thank God Heavy and TC and was to take out a family off the street and get a little home for them, paying a little rent off the program for that street dwellers and them. Dr. Rowley not doing that. Aisha Welsh and listeners of Hot of the Press, the 4 youths that get killed, the mother right now struggling and going by the government to look for AGC house and she could not even get that. She had to go back in that home where she sees 4 children get killed and rotten in the cemetery, in the mortuary where the state put them. And she still can't even get agency house. Dr. Rowley is the most rude and disrespectful prime minister to be speaking so arrogant. And he go in parliament. He go in parliament and disrespect us, highly. And I also want to ask the listeners on them on YouTube, because there are 68 people on YouTube right now, and I want to ask those PNM listeners and them that listening right now, why you can't be part of the program? Although the Macoin, why Aisha was doing over here
talking about
to go back, not voting. They're not voting
on YouTube.
The Macoin to see your bad talking the PNM.
You went over there.
Why they can't be part of the program? No, I talking about the 68 people that on YouTube right now.
Well, over there getting on bad
people that listening to your program. That listening to your program.
Yes,
and I ask them why they're not being part. I don't want them vote. I want to hear them.
Okay,
I want to hear them too.
I'll tell them
be
you
part
call
of
them
it.
out. Thank you, Kunji.
Thank you.
All right, so let me read your comments. Listen, when I tell all your YouTube is crazy right now, believe you me. So apparently, they're sharing the live on YouTube into all the PNM groups and telling them to log on to YouTube and subscribe in order to vote. And right now, they're mashing up the voting right now. Right now is level voting taking place right now. And you can also see it on the screen, but I'm not seeing the actual figures coming up here though. Like how when I click in, I could see it. I don't know if it's because I'm using the phone to look at it or what, but I want them to see the figures changing in real time. Let's go. Caller, you live.
Good evening, Aisha. I come back in because I want to answer Kunji.
Go ahead.
Kunji, you know when I go stop talk to Aisha, that rough, but with passion. When you talk to the people on Bali's house who run she when she went up against Bali McDonald and disrespect she and cuss she and call she all kind of thing. Couldn't you when I can talk to them? I go stop talk to Aisha so. You know when I go stop talk to Aisha so too? You see when they go in the PNM Sports, when they hire she as the social media officer for the PNM Sports, and she went to get an interview from Dr. Rowley and he walk off and she and Stoops. Kunji, when you talk to him, I go so long and I talk to Aisha. Me go and talk to Aisha. Aisha, you talk to Aisha? Kuchi, Aisha. Aisha, Kuchi. Aisha, the country man. Kuchi, Aisha. Aisha, you're so sweet. Your cheeks so puffy. Aisha, you're so sweet. Enjoy your night.
So Tasha says tone is everything. Pam Grace say hush your age. Let me see who else is there. Let's see who else is there. You're live. Caller, you there?
Good night, Aisha. Tobago Sunshine.
Hi, Tobago Sunshine.
Oh God, well, girl, be bracing myself for some weather here. Aisha, I quite agree with the Prime Minister. He is totally correct. Aisha, I went to Point. And the amount of people who was making grocery and Point grocery cheap bargains galore. Aisha, that we of ourselves make a little
Call your life.
Good night.
Good night.
Aisha, people must learn to do research. The Prime Minister was responding to Kamala. She was saying people so hungry, they're so suffering. He was saying that why you're painting this terrible picture of the country, go in the savannah tonight and you will see. That's why he keeps saying, why you all pretending like if it's we alone in this. People need to go back and listen to what Kamala was saying is that he was responding to.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. So I'm reading your comments. Marcelin Ned says, COP talk for yourself. I am not poor, and not because you get rich from selling. I would not say the first word she said, but something about corn soup and underwear. You can talk to people that don't like COP. Your wife calling you throughout the po under the bed, but didn't you since? Okay, so Mr. Bago, I don't know what happened there. Xavier Anthony says the man is a raging bull and his method is to bully. Marcelin Ned says, COP, talk for yourself. I am not poor, and not because you get rich from sell. Okay, you sent that already, Mr. Bagel. Ashford Legaton says, well said, Kunji. And I see reporter is on the outside. How are you doing, reporter? Palm Grace says, is he talking on a cell phone? All right, I'm going to go back to YouTube now. So the voting happening on YouTube and the thing real sticky. So what they are doing, they're sharing the YouTube videos out there and telling people go on to YouTube in order to vote. I've never seen anything like this, but so far, 61 persons are saying yes, they agree with the PM, while 39 persons voting saying that they don't agree with the PM. I'm going to read some of your comments on there right now. So YouTube says, the reason I asked if you voted for the UNC in 2010 is because you never wanted change. You is a die-hard PNM, and a lot of people think the same way like you. That's how Kamala lost. All right, so keep sending those messages out there. I'm going to take them in a short while. We could pause for a break. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to pause for a break and we'll come right back. Stay with us.
Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Aisha Wells Show on HODP Network.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast, and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
At Cocoa Tree Realty, our team of experts are ready, willing, and able to provide you with quality real estate services. We understand your needs and find you that perfect apartment or house rental that you have been looking for. Our range of services include property sales, property purchases, property management in both the residential and commercial areas. Give us a call today at 741-9712. Jeweled Nails by Lucy. Welcome to our salon. We look forward to giving you an experience that you will never forget. Come for your nail treatments, choose your colors, all shapes, all sizes, all designs. It's all up to you. We look forward to pampering you. We do manicures, pedicures, and the full works. Call us today at 476-7114. Looking forward to seeing you.
At Home Care is provided both in Trinidad and Tobago by competent, professional, well-trained, and trustworthy caregivers. Contact us at 687-8454 for free consultation.
Welcome to Precious Care Home for the Aged.
We have highly trained personal care assistants to provide the home care service and support your loved one's need to maintain their daily activities and enjoy their independence. Our services include residential care facilities and doctor on call. We are located at Bitton Boulevard, Maloney Gardens. For more info, call 496-8684 or 792-1135.
It's Charmer on the beat.
7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and close on public holidays. We sell phone cases, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and the Samsung A1 to A74, and S8 to S24 Ultra. We sell tempered glass, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and Samsung A1 to A74, and S8 to S24 Ultra. Sell cases and tempered glass for tablets, accessories, stationery, photocopy, printing, cell phones and tablets. We also sell speakers. For more info, call 270-7072. Email webustech@gmail.com or follow us at WeBusTech on Instagram and Facebook.
It's Charmer.
Zia Trucking Services Limited. Every size of truck for every size of job. Safety is ensured on all trucks. Bins available. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease for the best, safest, and most reliable transport service. Contact us at Zia Trucking Services Limited at gmail.com. Telephone 487-0477, 473-4122, or 483-8741. Or visit us on Instagram at Zia Trucking Services Limited. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease.
The views of callers are not the views of the management and staff of HODP Network.
Come around with more than 1 or 2 votes. We need the kind of change that affordable to the rich man or the man that too broke. T&T, we need a new hope.
If you can look as far as I see, within this great land we call T&T, there's birds and bees, rivers and seas, pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ISO and PAN. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change by just mean a new car could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change, things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we can say that this nation here came from quite down there. I say change the change within the school systems. Stop changing ministers and change what we teach them. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's murders, killings galore. So much gunmen fighting needless war. I can't tell you stay, can't tell you go, cause this still the land we used to know. Homeless, every corner you meet, and they complimented by our dirty streets. Then we wonder why in our sister isle, why they don't like Trinis to come and spend time. Well, you see, it's much more than paving a whole road, and it's greater than fixing a lamp pole. Change is about the whole nation and how we are portrayed when the party done. Who set these standards in my TNT? Really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use the brain. So change the change within our country. Change the change so the whole world could see. Change the change for a better future, so we don't have to depend on our next mayor. I say change the change within the society, otherwise we have a bandit factory. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us. So we went for a break. And during the break, we got a very important phone call telling us that Christmas List was on his way to our studios. And I'm really, really blessed to have him with us this evening. It was literally impromptu. So I want to thank you so much for chatting with us. How is everything with you?
Yeah, everything's great. And it's an honor to be here. It smells amazing here as well.
Thank you so much. Well, I know you've had an ordeal in Trinidad and Tobago, and I don't want to talk about it because I know it is an ongoing issue. But I guess I want to find out from you, how do you feel about Trinidad and Tobago now with all that you would have gone through?
Yeah, this might sound crazy. I love the country more now than before.
Really? How so?
And it's not that I didn't love it before, but I mean, the support that I've been getting from everybody, every age to every occupation. I'll be honest, it's been overwhelming, but I mean in a good way.
Okay.
So the love I have for Trinidad, nothing could tamper with that.
I know you travel all over the world and you do content. You know, what are some of the countries you would have gone to and some of the contents you would have done? Have they been similar to what you've done in Trinidad? What is your take on, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is country 128.
Wow.
So it would take some time for me to go through the long list of countries. But
some that stood out.
So let me name some names that the average person doesn't travel to. So I've been to like Somalia, Iraq, Afghanistan, half of Africa, just to name a few. Really, the list is very long. But yes, very recently I was in Haiti to document the current issues that have arisen there. The content that I shoot in a country is really determined by what is going on in that country.
Okay.
So like I flew and then took a bus to Ukraine to document the war that's currently happening, and to Palestine to also document. So I'm sort of, if you were to ask me to categorize myself, it's like I go to places that the average person won't go to.
Are you ever scared when you go there?
No, I guess scared can be determined in many ways. Like, I don't have a death wish. I want to live a very long time. So I'm very aware of my circumstances. But no, I've never woken up one morning and been scared to go out on the street. And if that moment comes, then I just simply won't do it.
Okay.
But it hasn't happened yet.
And your reception to patients all across the board in these countries you would have gone to would have been a warm one?
For the most part. I mean, everybody is different. And I don't blame those that don't want people like me to come. It's just not going to affect my decision in which country I go to. There are a lot of countries that don't want the world to know of what their problems are. And I can understand that. As a human, I can understand that. But that's not going to deter me from doing what I do.
Your bid to highlight these issues, what is the end game or what is the outcome of these videos? Every time you put them up, what do you expect to come out of it?
It's so tough, I'm a realist, meaning that like I believe in real life scenarios. So I don't know what's going to come from the videos. I more like to document almost like history. Right now we don't realize, but what's happening even here in Trinidad is a piece of history. So I just like to hear the voices and the stories from the people that I meet. In a perfect world, I would say, world peace would happen and world hunger would disappear and things like that. But again, the realist in me knows that that's not quite possible or it's not easy. What I'm trying to do is like give a voice to the people that are not often heard in hopes that maybe it can affect a few people in a positive way.
Do you think that has been happening from your travels? Like you've been getting positive responses from other countries you would have gone to? What have been the outcome after you would have left? Or do they still have these same issues today?
Yeah, they definitely still have the issues. I really don't know. I don't think there's a like matter of fact way to find out how many people have been affected. What I can tell you is just through reading, my viewership is 5 to 7 million viewers per month.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that does everything from research to upload to filming to promoting to answering every comment. And what I see is a lot of people in the comment section that say like, I want to visit that country now.
Okay.
Or like I was scared to visit, but now you've opened my eyes. And to the people that are just normally not travelers, they're like, wow, Chris has gone to 128 countries. Maybe I can give this a try.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm trying to encourage people like, forget about mainstream media, the advice not to go to certain places, do your research, no doubt, but also know that I've met loving people in every single country that I've visited in the world.
Interesting.
And I've never died once along the way. So,
well, you're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I know for a fact that a lot of YouTubers took to social media while you was going through your ordeal here, and they showed a lot of love and support. Is it a sort of camaraderie among you guys? Like, do you talk outside of YouTube? How is it? Like, it's like a celebrity sort of thing. How does it work?
I think everybody is different. But me, I've been in the game 3 years, and I know one of the best ways for me to propel my own career in YouTube is to partner up with similar travelers and collaborate. So, over the last 3 years, I've definitely made a lot of friends, both on and off camera, within the industry. And we sort of we feed off each other.
Yeah.
Right. So I think there is a bond, in particular with world travelers like myself that go to the more dangerous places. Even if we never meet, we often talk on the phone about hey, can you give me some advice on this and that? So yeah, there's definitely it's a team for sure.
Outside of Trinidad and Tobago, some of the countries you would have visited, some in Africa and other places, you also had some issues there. How did you deal with those issues?
I really didn't have issues, social media issues, yes.
Okay.
But going through this ordeal, I've seen a lot of news published about me that didn't happen.
It's not true?
No, it's not.
There's a lot of fake news out there.
A lot of fake news. And unfortunately, my wife has dealt with a bunch as well. She likes to stay behind. She doesn't want it.
To be a part of it.
She's loving and supporting, but she does not want to be answering questions, especially when it's coming from random strangers.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Look, nowadays in 2024, with the viewership I have, I am like a TV personality. When I was a kid, I used to watch TV. And if I saw somebody on TV in the street, I'd be excited to meet them. Now it's a little different. The excitement is there, but there's also, everybody has an opinion. And everybody has the ability to share their opinion on the comment section or create their own videos. You just got to remember, not everything that you read online is real. But it just comes with the business.
So knowing what you would have gone through now, if you had to do it all over again, would you have done it the same way?
So I don't think like that at all. I'm like the opposite of that. The way my mind thinks is when you have a problem in life, you solve the problem.
Okay.
So I'm not regretting any of my moves here. Trinidad and Tobago has been so incredible for me. And a lot of people might think I'm crazy because people are commenting now Chris, get out of the country. Don't come back. Take this charge and you're never going to go back to Trinidad. That's not the way I look at it. It's like, I'm very confident in my innocence. I deal with the problem head on. I don't run from my problems. I want to win and be found innocent. I can already see it on the front page in the newspaper. And I want to return back and forth to this country openly with not only myself, but my family. I'd love to bring my family. So Trinidad and Tobago, whether you like it or not, like you've gotten a piece of me, and I would love to come back over and over again. I'll be the guy in the wheelchair, and some little kid's going to be like, that was Chris Must List. I love this country, and I'll continue to promote it. Even when I'm not in the country, you will never hear me say something negative, period, about my ordeal. I'm going through the motions, and I'm very confident the judicial system will find me innocent.
And to some of the patients who you would have spoken throughout the different communities you would have visited, any messages for them on this platform?
Yeah. I don't even know where to begin, because I've just, I find that I'm the person that allows people to speak and be heard. My number one concern for the country of Trinidad and Tobago is crime. Crime is a real problem here. And through visiting 128 countries, I find that the first issue is like accountability, right? There are often other options. You don't always have to get into the route of crime. My advice is, like, you got to stop killing each other. Like, the same people that were once childhood friends are now shooting guns at each other. This is not normal. And I've never walked through those shoes or those footsteps. So it's very hard for me to, as a privileged man that came from a home that ate 3 meals a day and never had a problem, it's very difficult for me to discuss how they can fix that problem. But what I can say is, like, you're killing each other. And most of it is for no real reason. Most people that I spoke to, even the ones with what looked to be guns, they didn't want to be there. And when I'm in the USA and I'm doing the same type of reportage, they want to be there.
Okay.
They're proud of their
affiliation.
Their affiliation. Here, on and off camera, a lot of them was recurring, like, Chris, I don't want to be doing this. I wish I could do something different.
So if you have to advise the authorities on how to stop these borderline issues, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, I don't think I'm the suitable person to give anybody like that advice. What I can say is, people want to be heard. There are issues, some that are quite simple issues in communities that need to be rectified, just to gain a little respect from the community. For example, like in Belmont, where Johnny Bravo's from, there are stairs that are sometimes 200 to 300 stairs high that are falling apart, that haven't been touched up in, who knows, decades and decades. And elderly and children alike utilize those stairs every day to go to and from. Simply going to the community and asking them, like, what needs work, and that type of stuff. I think you'd have a greater relationship with the community. That's me reiterating what people from the community have said. In Beetham, similar, the river that runs right through the middle of Beetham is like feces, and the smell is so horrible, and bacteria. Stuff like that has to be resolved. And I'm not saying who's responsible, whether it be the business that's causing the problem, or somebody needs to resolve. Everybody in the world, including the people in these neighborhoods, deserve to have the basic standards of life met. And then I think they're going to be more receptive to talk and possibly some form of peace between the communities.
So you're expecting to be home before the week is out. Any parting words to the people of Trinidad and Tobago?
Hopefully by this time next weekend, I'm home. Well, I'm going to be back. Part of my case is the judge wants me in the country every time there's a court hearing.
Okay.
Even though it's virtual, I need to be in the country.
Okay.
So, I'm going to leave, but I'll have to be back in 2 to 4 weeks for my next case.
So better we get you a Trinidad passport, Chris. You'll be back soon.
Well, assuming that the case continues on Thursday.
Okay.
So we're taking it one day at a time. We don't know, but as of right now, it looks like I'll be back very soon. Yes.
Okay. I want to thank you so much for chatting with me.
Yes.
I hope all goes well with you on Thursday. We're expecting to hear good reviews about Trinidad and Tobago for your 5 billion, is billion or million?
Million.
5 million YouTuber followers.
No doubt, 100%.
And we're looking forward to hearing good things from you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We're going to go for a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Aisha Wells Show on HODP Network.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast, and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
At Cocoa Tree Realty, our team of experts are ready, willing, and able to provide you with quality real estate services. We understand your needs and find you that perfect apartment or house rental that you have been looking for. Our range of services include property sales, property purchases, property management in both the residential and commercial areas. Give us a call today at 741-9712. Jeweled Nails by Lucy. Welcome to our salon. We look forward to giving you an experience that you will never forget. Come for your nail treatments, choose your colors, all shapes, all sizes, all designs, it's all up to you. We look forward to pampering you. We do manicures, pedicures, and the full works. Call us today at 476-7114. Looking forward to seeing you.
At Home Care is provided both in Trinidad and Tobago by competent, professional, well-trained, and trustworthy caregivers. Contact us at 687-8454 for free consultation.
Welcome to Precious Care Home for the Aged.
We have highly trained personal care assistants to provide the home care service and support your loved one's need to maintain their daily activities and enjoy their independence. Our services include residential care facilities and doctor on call. We are located at Bitton Boulevard, Maloney Gardens. For more info, call 496-8684 or 792-1135.
It's Charlotte on the beat.
7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and close on public holidays. We sell phone cases, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and a Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. We sell tempered glass, iPhone 6 to 15 Pro Max, and Samsung A1 to A74 and S8 to S24 Ultra. Sell cases and tempered glass for tablets, accessories, stationery, photocopy, printing, cell phones and tablets. We also sell speakers. For more info, call 270-7072. Email webustech@gmail.com or follow us at WeBusTech on Instagram and Facebook.
It's Charlotte on the beat.
Zia Trucking Services Limited. Every size of truck for every size of job. Safety is ensured on all trucks. Bins available. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease for the best, safest, and most reliable transport service. Contact us at Zia Trucking Services Limited at gmail.com. Telephone 487-0477, 473-4122, or 483-8741. Or visit us on Instagram at Zia Trucking Services Limited. Zia Trucking Services Limited. We move A to Z with ease.
The views of callers are not the views of the management and staff of HODP Network.
For staying with us. Thank you so much for staying with us. So we have our polls running, and of course you guys have been voting, and I want to thank you guys so much on YouTube for your interaction and voting with us. So in the previous poll we had running, do you agree with the PM? Majority of you voted yes, while the lesser voted no. We have a poll running now. Do you support the arrest of Christmas List? Well, 20% of you said yes, while 80% of you said no. Thank you so much for being a part of our voting process. We have a call on the line. Caller, you live.
Last poll we had running, do you agree with the PM?
Load down your PC. Talk to me on the phone. You live.
Good evening to you, dear journalists and friend.
Hey, welcome, Tabaki. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, good. Now, before you had Christmas tree, you was dealing with a particular subject matter.
Yes.
In regards to what the Honorable Prime Minister said last week Friday in the lower house in the Parliament.
That's right.
And I'm so happy you brought in Christmas tree. What it will do, it will tie in Christmas list, sorry. It will tie in what the Prime Minister said and in regards to, so let's look at it this way. Crime and the economy, okay? And when I say crime and the economy, on the backdrop of listening to Christmas tree, I think people was just Christmas list. Well, I'm not his godfather in that way, but sorry for the okay, nice to back. So permit me to just flow and make the contribution. I beg your indulgence. Thank you. What we're missing from Christmas list is not the guns and the guys. But what we have to look at is behind the scene, the decadence, the stench in the community. And I think that's what people is missing. You heard what he said, that the stairs were old people, children. And we got to look at that. How does crime marry the economy? And let's tie in that now to the Prime Minister's statement. I think what the Prime Minister did there is for songbite. And how can you take a yardstick to measure poverty? Look, sister, let's face it. You have a little money, you get paid. And you decide, you know what? I'm going to go and use this money as a stress reliever. Things are already bad. So losing $1,000, $400, it's not going to make you get rich or poor. And mind you, the people who is really impoverished, the poor and vulnerable, they're not going to find themselves there. So I'm saying it's an oxymoron in conversation, so to speak. To me, the Prime Minister's statement is not holding water by me. I am saying it's just a song and dance. It's just song bite that the Prime Minister used to get out there. And what you have is fanatics and sycophants who will run with it. 20,000 according to my brother, Morva Defender. Let's face it. So I am saying, you know what? Let's throw it out there. Perhaps it's to get distraction from the Auditor General and the mid-year review budget and all these things. But you see, sister, let's get real. Because when you're dealing with poverty, you deal to the heart and the stench of the community. So I'm saying for people to say, okay, I'm going to ride that wave with the Prime Minister and he's correct. Correct in what way? Look, let's face it. You remember the song that Stalin sang? Poverty don't have no color or no race. You're hungry. You think the mother that cannot buy rice and flour going to take $1,000 and go there? No. It's people who have a little extra money in their hands and they say, you know what? Thing done hard already. Look, sister, let's face it. What you have is the working poor. And when I say the working poor, you're working just for a salary, just for another day. You get your salary on a month end. You get the salary Friday. By Monday, you're financially handicapped. You have to go cap in hand and borrow money from somebody on the job. And I don't want to go on and on, but the message that I'm putting out there, I am saying the Prime Minister's statement in the Parliament, for me, it does not hold water. To me, you're putting it in a basket with holes. So I am saying, if people are saying this is a yardstick to say the country is doing well because of 20,000 people went to a fete, and okay, and let me repeat this again, sister, things hard, you're catching hell. And you know what? Man, I go in and take that money and go to the concert, yes? And it was a stress reliever for a lot of people. So I'm saying to the Honorable Prime Minister, come again. Be careful what you say. Regardless to what you say, you could hurt people feeling. And I'm saying you're interfering with the entertainment industry. Why you would say so? Well, what you're trying to do to bankrupt the entertainment industry for people who trying with the economy is already hard. Yeah, forex, it's so hard to get. So when you have these artists coming in, you see, we have to look at the flow of money. And as I take my leave, let's marry it again. Crime and the economy. Who benefits from crime? And these are the things. So I'm saying it will serve the Honorable Prime Minister well to know how we would get money in the event we don't have gas again to run this economy. I am saying I am not buying the Prime Minister's statement. It's just song and dance, just to get a song bite. To me, people can go if they wish and free themselves. Tabakit out enough.
Thank you so much, Tabakit. We have another call on the line. Caller, you live. Caller, you there?
Hello, Aisha, good night.
Hey, how you doing?
I cool and Tabakit of God, and now you're alone on the program by making short and sweet, man. You're so white up. Anyhow, straight to the point. Aisha, and
Yes,
honestly,
reporter.
special good night to the brother. Yeah, the brother Christmas list, man. Special good night to you, brother. You understand? Have no fear, but the fear they have been with you. You see, with the kind of work you're doing, you would have bounced up on a group of men in some one of the communities, but I tell you, which one of the politicians, which one of the political party support this crime scourge? Because remember, this crime scourge it's been left to create a problem such as what it is creating right now today in this country. You understand? But I want to get straight into this thing with the Prime Minister making a statement in the Parliament. Mr. Prime Minister, I want you to know something. You see that concert they had Saturday and the one before that? The name of that person who brings those concerts, I remember that name as a well-known contractor in this country.
getting government contracts. You understand? That concert Saturday night ticket was given away. It was given away. Ticket was selling for $100. I get one for free. I was in the concert. So don't feel people have money. People don't have nothing here. Right now, you all drain the country to the lowest point. This place could hardly survive right now with the cost of living in this country. I heard you on a clip playing on one of the media houses about the 7,000 food items. Are you studying to take off the VAT off of those food and make it come back normal? Is the cost of living that bring this country in this wicked tailspin. This is that wicked tailspin. You understand me, my brother? This is a tailspin that we must find a way. And to the callers who and these people who texting on the machine and are reading some of the information that you all putting on the social media, these are the same thing you all did while Tobago was campaigning, and you all get 14-1 in Tobago. All you had to use all you had. If all you don't have nothing to say, don't be a part. Just listen. You're all making it worse because technology is carrying everything forward. People have more information than ever. On this present administration, we're still asking where the money gone. The Minister of Finance is on his highest arrogant position ever. The Prime Minister is on his highest arrogance ever. When politicians close to election time and they had to come back to the people, they just become a darling to the population. You all are not darling to the population. Things are more tough in this country more than ever. You see this crime scourge that we're living with here? This crime scourge could only stop once Dr. Rowley and Mr. Inbert is not to the head of our affairs. You PNM supporters have to take that in all their political pipe. We must remove them. And we must start over this country because let me tell you something. There's a lot of young people in this country right now don't have a driver's permit. When a young person have a driver's permit, that becomes a goal to them because I was young. I get my permit at the age of 18. And when you take away things like that, you're charging these children, giving them merit points. What are we to do? Them fellas have 1 or 2 children with a little girlfriend, have to see about children, they're running the little PH, whatever the case may be. Some of them had a little taxi badge. You come down on the people. You all on the people. The people is going to dismantle you by the poll, and activists like myself is making sure you all don't go no further in this country with this pressure. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago, and more callers to call. Blessing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, reporter. Let's get those voice notes cleared up.
Good. Aisha just saying good night to Mr. Christmas list. Well, I'm a lover of Christmas, so I say when they lock up Santa Claus, we wasn't going to get no Christmas this year. We would have been bypassing Christmas and celebrating Boxing Day. But Aisha, I follow him a couple of times, and the man is doing a great job. But knowing that this man is not from this country, this justice system is a waste of time. They could have wrapped up this matter with this man within about 2 weeks' time. So this man would have known whether he guilty or not guilty, if he had to pay a fine and look to leave this country. We are a jokester, laughter. The whole world is laughing at us. And I'm very disappointed in what went down with this Mr. There. And I want to apologize. I'm saying it out, Aisha. I want to apologize for what had happened to him, that he came here as a blogger and was highlighting things. He did things that police didn't have an idea in doing. And it's not that they don't have an idea in doing, they don't know in fully well, you know, Aisha, me and you know. These police and them know these young men and them in the constituency. They know. And some of them don't even reach out as police officers to lend a helping hand, to help some of these young boys out of the situation that they are in. I know of police officers who help plenty young boys get out of situations. But no, me and you all know some of these police and them, some of these young boys and them, holding the block for them. I tell him straight up, I miss my boy Gigi. Yes, I was comfortable when he was here. I was comfortable. So, Mr. Christmas List, I pray that you go and you come back and your case can be resolved, that you can return here and next time and you can do what you love doing. And Aisha, just for the holiday, the Friday, the another Mr. who walked all the way to Toko, and imagine he did get robbed and he didn't stop him from continuing his work. He was in Tobago here. We saw him in Goodwood walking. He and another gentleman walking in Tobago here. So they could let it do and highlight. The man does highlight good and bad. So I shall get I looked on and listening. Thank you for the highlight of Mr. Christmas list. Bless.
Good night,
Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Isha. Well, Mr. Isha, that is the biggest accomplishment you get them PNM supporters there to do a poll on the Prime Minister. That is the biggest thing them get for the last 9 years, yes. Right now the jockey shorts wet.
Good afternoon, Aisha. But sunshine come out. What she was? Aisha was I life. We love separation. We love wickedness. And plenty of them PNM sycophants and them. The children is a part of this crime situation that's going on here. Them don't care about no food on the table. Them don't care nothing. Them just seeing the PNM. The PNM probably spell on some of them, but they ain't waking up and seeing what's going on. All the stuff goes on the race, put up opportunities and betterment for the children. Fire upon this evil.
Let's take this call. Caller, you are live.
Children is a part of this crime.
Caller, you live.
Good evening. Madam Journalist, I had to come back in.
Welcome.
As a brilliant journalist, do some quick maths for me here. We started refining oil in 1917. Okay?
Yeah.
And we in 2024. How much years that is now?
Give me that again.
We started to refine oil in 1917.
Mm-hmm.
And we in 2024. How much years you get there? And
My
I'll show you
maths
where
not so
I'm going.
mathsing right now, Tabaki. My maths not mathsing.
I see you have a big device in your hand. What you getting
Tabaki, I'm
there?
actually viewing comments on the devices, so I can't pull up the calculator now. But we're doing it for a long time.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Well, let me get there in conversation. You see where I'm going? If you have country like Dubai, and this country started in 1995. You with me, sister?
Loud and clear.
And we have been in the refining business before country like Dubai and Qatar. And therein lies the point why our country is where it is at this time. When you have politicians pilfering the wealth of the nation, what you expect? And my point to leave your station now, to tell you the Prime Minister must give an account for the wealth of the nation and not $1,000 that a citizen decide they want to go and ease stress, a stress reliever. I want to find out if the Prime Minister could put his hands on the $3 billion what the Finance Minister mismanaged. Tabakit out and off.
Thank you so much, Tabakit. Let's clear up some more of the voice notes. I am reading your comments on YouTube. Mover Defender in a battling day. I see asking somebody if they have flour and coconut. You know, usually after, if you have flour and coconut, it means they're going to make a bake. I'm just saying. So it's pressure going on right now on YouTube. Let's clear up some voice notes.
I hear in some of your callers, they sound like there's PNM supporters. Let me tell them callers something. You all are making it so hard for the PNM to have any ground again in this country to run on. Are you all aware what is going on with your Prime Minister? Your Prime Minister is in full flight of arrogance against the people. He's arrogant to the people. This country only talking about people went concert and people. I went in the concert, I got a free ticket. I have a brethren. He get 2 tickets free from a minister in Port of Spain. I don't want to call his name, and anybody test that. The brethren willing to say who it is. This is a contractor who bring that concert. The boat concert was a contractor bring them. I will watch that as money laundering. What's wrong with all you? Right now, we need the people of Trinidad and Tobago to stay focused with the issues that are affecting us. Right now, I heard the opposition leader told the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance, leave the CDAP as is, find money to make sure and fund that CDAP. Because let me tell you something, you all find money to run away and buy this, or they find the money to do all kind of things. You see the CDAP, the NIS, and the pension, you see those 3 things? Make sure and always fund that. Or they had to be politically crazy to interfere with these things in the country, and we are going to vote you all out. You're always going to get voted out. There's nothing the PNM could do to get back popular in this country. Nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. I'll send the next voice out if you continue making foolish statements. The man have no right to even contest. This country are real property right now. This country, people suffering in silence. Right now, when I watch the population, they're suffering in silence. The country will be busy between 6 and 9 o'clock, and after between 9 to 2 o'clock, the country dead until after 2, 3, or 4 o'clock, until 7 o'clock in the night. Then people move around again. It don't even have a 10 o'clock crowd again. It's years I driving taxi on the road. The place gone slow. All this arrogance from the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister. Arrogance to the population. All they give the population nothing. You all take from us. That's all you all did for us. Take away from us. So we're going to take away your points. Your political merit points are coming whenever you call the election date. Good night, Aisha and listeners.
Good night, KFC. Thanks for hollering out a girl. Thanks for hollering out a girl. But KFC, you talking about we voting for the PNM and there's a failure. But the UNC is a failure. Look where you have to go and get Wi-Fi to have to talk to people here by KFC. By KFC. Why you not looking for a job or something? Trying to be your own entrepreneur or something. Fry a little chicken for your own chicken where you live in the constituency. But all you're talking about the PNM. We PNM people, we happy like.
Are you live?
Something. Fry a little chicken for your own chicken where you live in
Caller, you there?
the constituency.
Caller,
Good
you
night,
live?
Aisha.
Yes.
Good night, Aisha.
Yes.
But Tobago Sunshine, I see she in a protest, but as she stay on the radio, she not have a TV face at all. Aisha, that contractor we talking about, I call her names. I used to work with that contractor. That's the man who in charge, burning his car filling and putting on them big stage. He's a big financer in the PNM.
I don't have that information, KFC, nor do I have any court close. Why are you trying to put me in a courthouse?
I'm not calling names, but let's say he's a big financer in the PNM. I know the man.
I don't have the information,
he's a good one.
All right. Thank you, KFC.
Sunshine, I got to hear on the radio. Don't go on the TV again, eh?
All right. So Ashford Legaton on Facebook is saying, Mrs. Tobago Sunshine accept the 2013 salary in 2024. The bully vex. Look, what trouble is this? Good evening to Jason D'Souza as well on Palm Grey. Yeah, they on the inside. We just have a few more minutes left before we pull the curtains down, and I want to share with you some information quickly just to let you know what's coming up on Hot Off the Press Networks. For instance, on Wednesday, we're going to defer Missing Persons to interview Jam Mason. Jam Mason is going to be in with us on Wednesday. You do not want to miss that interview. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we're interviewing Jam Mason on Wednesday. On Friday, of course, we're going to have some very interesting guests up and by and some good interviews. So you can look forward to Friday as well. I have a call on the line. Let me take this call. Caller, are you there?
I gotta get back in before you go. I just wanna answer somebody on the YouTube, right? Because I didn't come here to play games, you know. And this person who calls themselves YouTube and Facebook, right? Them feel this is a game. How much time UNC lost and how much time twice UNC lost. This is not a game, you know. Because if you say UNC lost the election, is we lost it, you know. Or if PNM lost or win, is we lost, you know, winning, you know. So that's stupid. So they come and talk about who lost and who lost. I didn't come here for that, you know. You see them little children game or on the YouTube and or the YouTuber then call in Aisha program and make a contribution. Yeah? Why then call, you know, they support Aisha so much. Why then call and get she a contribution since they're so bright. Well, you're gonna be mad, yeah?
Thank you so much. We have any more voice notes to clear up? So let me just let you guys know. We are in the business of making interesting programming in order for you to keep entertained. We want to make sure that Hot of the Press is your #1 go-to for online streaming. And so far, we've been topping all our charts. Thank you so much for your support. And every show, we continue to improve on what we do. Like tonight, they shocked me and all with this poll thing. I was literally looking and reading your comments on YouTube, and next thing I see YouTube asking me to vote. So courtesy, Dale, thank you so much for that. You're appreciated. I want to share with you a show that's going to rock this nation when it launches in the next few days. As I get ready to head out, I'm going to leave this up for you to take a look at. And let me let you guys know it's going to be hot off the press. Let's go.
Paternity was done by a reputable organization who boasts of 99.9% accuracy. So, Mr. Bartholomew, with regards to yourself and the paternity of Patrice, that has been your daughter for the last decade and more. Mr. Bartholomew, according to this, you are not her father.
I love her. I get in the Kaiser thing and quickly discover this thing just like a stick fight ring. And in the Kaiser Gael, you must be fearless and forward. Cause you could get real boss head if you're careless or coward. Lord, so with me Kaisers at me boy, I step in the arena and start to deliver. Blitz left, right and center. Without fear, without favor, I never falter or waver. Tread young Kaiser warrior from where? Down the barrier. So let them know this year more dread. When I gone in the Gael, whoever the wounded, good dead. It's war. In the morning I pelting, in the evening I flinging war. I go beat them with guys of war. So tell this ruling partnership, in this Gael there gets no mercy. Not the COP, the UNC, neither NJAC or TOP. But if you line up the first letters, read between the lines carefully. That spelling C-U-N, but with T and T or C, then it's a war. So when I meet them, I'm pelting. As I see them, I'm flinging war. I go beat them with dice of war. And tell the leader, Mrs. Clueless, Mrs. I've been so advised. We fed up our she mama guys, and we sing out the blatant lies. If she make one more mistake in this Gael, she in trouble. So best she find the truth and distill it and start to drink it by the bottle. Or it's when I pray she a belting, man as I pay she a flinging part. I go beat them with guys so far. I know business who they are. They all getting real war. Tell them to say real war. Why? This year is my soul. What? They're gonna be brave already. This woman and friend no demon. They're gonna be brave already. I come to sing in rebellion. They're gonna be brave already. Me afraid no stick man. They're gonna be brave already. When I first make my debut in 2007, and they hear what I could do, women start to get frightened. They say this Mr. Sharp, he intend to cause trouble, and if we ain't holding back, This fella could kill people, boy. So they set out to shut me down. Some even tried to put me down. But Jah is my protection, my shield and direction. So I maintain my focus and never forget my purpose. I am a Kaiso woman, a voice for the population. So let them know they will feel the pain. If they really think that they could silence me, think again. It's in the morning I'm belting, in the evening I'm flinging bar. I go beat them with Kaiso boy. That shameless attention seeker, Mr. Crime Watch the drama queen. You love to get people wetting. Well, grab your boy and step in. All the talk about you're not for sale in the Kyle, all that will end. Because now we know for the right price and the right men, you're willing to bend. When I see him, I'm flinging back. The same party you used to mash up. Look how they support you strong, but they drop you like a bad habit. When St. Joseph done you down, you will learn nothing from your sister in Club Zen. Something wrong. How your family always ending up in party, all you don't belong. Eh? When I see them I'm belting, as I meet them I'm flinging war. I go beat them with guys so far. I do business who they are. They all get in. Tell them all to stay real far. But this year is my summer. What?
They gonna need brave already. They gonna need brave already.
This woman is
brave already.
This woman is afraid no demon.
They gonna need brave already.
Soon enough they realize me is so easy to beat. Because I don't compromise, I don't surrender or retreat. Anytime I recognize they are folly or deceit, well, the Kaiso boy will rise and they all fall in defeat. That's how I make my name in South. Man, I beat them all about. Then I take my stick fight crown and leave and gone in tongue. But certain tongue women find I was a threat to them, so they try to pressure me in an attempt to censor me. But now they know me and making joke. But they fall for further when they see the war is there proper. In the evening I'm flinging back. I go beat them with guys of war. This stick man they tell himself nobody couldn't touch him at all until he owned teammates kick him like a FIFA football. When he was part of the stick fight cabal, they was thick as thieves. So when they hold him and hang jack, he and all couldn't believe was what. If you see how they hit him, man they hold him and give him. Well then nearly kill him with what? Well the man get green with envy. When he get dismissed, suddenly he grow a conscience and start to talk the cabal business. If he think that he fooling we, boy go make him stutter. And if he was sympathy,